Good evening, Libra. Welcome to Spiritual Warriors Tarot. This is your zodiacal reading for the month of January 2023. So here we go. I call upon thee, that thou will send Haru. The great angel said over the operation of the secret wisdom to lay his hands invisibly upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things, to the glory of thine ineffable name. Amen. Okay, Libra, if you would like to get a hold of me, my contact information is in the description below. My phone number should be there. My website is going through a name change thing, and I haven't really figured out how to change the name just of yet, so it's not there at the moment, but my phone number is there. So if you'd like to reach me, just throw a text, and yeah. All right. This will be a zodiacal read. As I said, we'll be using a Tree of Life and, as always, Thoth Tarot. Hope y'all are having a really good holiday season and also a good Capricorn season. All right, let's do this. Spirit, what do we have for pure consciousness? Keter, please. Six of Cups, Sun and Scorpio. What a pleasure. Okay. Wisdom, actions you can take. Shokma, please. Prince of Swords, very part of air. Alright, Binah, understanding, the divine feminine, things you need to understand, ruled by Saturn, please. The Fool. Curious. Crossing the Abyss, Libra. And the Chesed, things you need to be grateful for, the subjective experience, or the Prince of Discs, very part of Earth. Alright, for severity, challenges you may face, the objective world, ruled by Mars, please. Oh yeah. Mars in Leo, Lord of Valor, Seven of Wands. Tippereth, your advice from Spirit, the Philosopher's Stone, Beauty, ruled by the Sun, the Moon, Pisces energy. Okay, your emotions and your thoughts, your will in the way, etc. The Ace of Swords, root of the power of Earth. Very curious. Methods or means, the how and the way, glory, Hod, ruled by Venus, the Ace of Swords is, and this is ruled by Mercury. I know I don't have to be going through all this every time. It's something that helps me. So. At any rate, speaking of things that help me, we have the Queen of Cups. And that is an inside joke I made to myself because I am a Prince of Wands. Another inside joke I made to myself. We continue, Libra, excuse me. Alright. Yesod, foundation, personal subconscious beliefs, ruled by the Moon, please. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. Overall outcome, overall energy, Malkuth, the kingdom, your embodiments, ruled by the Earth, please. Moon in Aquarius, Seven of Swords, over futility. Alright, thank you, Spirit. And thank you, Libra, for being here. Let's get right into it. At the head of your tree, you have Six of Cups here, Lord of Pleasure. And the Lord of Pleasure has to do with good feelings, right? Cups are emotions, and emotions are, they're tricky. You can't control them. They're just there. So, yeah, in the month of January 2023, I'd say right up in here, on a very artificial surface, what am I trying to say? You're just feeling good. You have nothing to complain about. You're having a good start to your new year. Things are going your way. Things are nice and balanced. Nothing's really coming your way or not going your way. There's nothing really to complain about. Maybe you started a new relationship and it feels good, or you're working a new job, it feels good, or you're working current jobs or are in current relationships and they just feel nice and easy and steady. Right? We have all these cups here, and they're all joined together, and they have these bright shining lights, and it's Sun in Scorpio. So you have the Sun card and the Death card. It's a good balance. I'm trying to think of other ways to say how that you're just feeling good. You know, might be feeling nostalgic as well. But at the start of the month, I'd say you're feeling mighty fine, Libra. Mighty fine. Serene. And calm. Alright, let's continue. Okay. Actions you can take is represented by the Prince of Swords. Airy part of air. Prince of Swords is, well, he's not the best. He's all thought, he's all air, right? He has all these different versions of himself pulling his chariot, and therefore, since if you can see here, they all want to go in different directions, right? This guy wants to go here, this guy wants to go there, that guy wants to go there. And that's all you, Libra. That's all you. I feel that this court card, which represents people, and people are complicated. This is you. As far as actions you can take, the Divine Masculine, I'd say for this month, it's hard to really get anything going or to make any so-called progress. I do the finger quotes because progress is a big thing you could define. Yeah. Funny thing about the Prince of Swords, too, is that the only way the Prince of Swords makes progress is by accident. So I feel like try a whole bunch of different things. I'd say 75% of it will probably just be BS, but that 25% might just be something very important, something very vital to your success in the month of January, right? Normally, I would advise to not listen to any of these mofos. For some reason, Libra, I'm getting the feeling intuitively that you should listen to all these mofos. So I feel like all these mofos are you, mofo. Why do I keep saying that? All these guys are you, and you have your best interest at heart. Does that make sense? Even if some of them are foolhardy, maybe some of your ideas don't work out. I feel like just one or two of those ideas works out and make a huge difference for you this month. Okay? All right. Be not understanding. Put by Saturn. We have the Fool. Aleph. Yeah. First card in the Major Arcana, 0. And the Fool is foolhardy. The Fool doesn't know any better. The Fool is innocent. The Fool is willing to try new things because, again, he or she, Libra, doesn't know any better. So I feel whatever it is you're going through in the month of January, maybe you're undertaking something new, maybe you're going into a new job, maybe you're starting a new relationship, friendship, maybe you're writing a book, whatever it is you're doing. It's going to be scary. It's going to require a leap of faith, as it were. I don't know why I keep doing finger quotes. But yeah, the Fool is, there's a lot to this card, as you can see. It's a very dense card. All Crowley is very, very, very dense, which is one thing I like about him. So you got his tiger here biting his leg. He don't care, right? He's got his legs pointed upwards because he's kind of not really in a position to. Got the three circles here, three different aspects of existence, you might say. I might say. But what do we know about the Fool, right? And we have that Fool back there, the Joker card. And yeah, the Fool is just, it's a new beginning, right? It's zero. It's literally not knowing anything. Maybe that's what you need to understand. All right, Saturn takes things away, and this is under Saturn. And it's under Binah, which is understanding. So maybe what you need to understand is you're in a place of not really knowing anything. Maybe that's where this Prince of Swords comes in, right? Okay, I don't know what to do, so I'll try all these different things and see what sticks, right? Let's continue. But you are taking action. You are taking action. You just need to understand that you don't understand. Or you don't know what you're doing exactly. And it might feel good, but things aren't always what they appear, right, Libra? Alright. Other thing about the Fool is he doesn't really care about too much, which is why he's able to make decisions, Libra. And I know you as a sign at dark times have trouble making decisions. Which is why this Prince of Swords, I think, again, take those chances, because if one or two of them works out, it's going to make a huge difference. All right, let's cross the abyss. Let's do it together. Me and you, Libra. Let's do this. All right. Chesed, things you need to be grateful for, your subjective experience, brought to you by the Prince of Discs, the airy part of Earth. So he's a little bit more grounded than the Prince of Swords. He's not all up here. He's more down here in the earth, in his body, right? He's got this bull pulling his chariot, right? And he's got this whole globe, like he's pulling a basketball, right? And he's naked because, kind of like the Fool, he doesn't know any better, right? He's like, what are clothes? What's that all about? I don't have time for clothes. I got to do these things. I have to get all these discs back here. They look like skee balls to me, right? But I know they're not. But, you know, discs or pentacles, whatever you want to call them, they represent earth, material things, things you want to have, things you want to collect, experiences, trophies, what have you. Traveling the world, perhaps. If you can see here, I don't know if you can see right there, his eyes are closed. His eyes are closed, so he's very meditative, he's very focused. Prince of Swords, the Prince of Discs, he likes to exercise. He does whatever he needs to do to exercise, and I'm not just talking about going to the gym and working out. He likes to exercise his mind, he likes to exercise his freedoms, he likes to play with his stuff, because that is a form of exercise too. Yeah. So I feel like what you need to be grateful for is that you have that in you to become this. What I mean by that is you're not, it's not that you're not happy with what you have, and if you're not, that sucks, but it's that you have it in you to go out and try and get more, to put yourself through this Prince of Swords kind of mental anguish, to go out and exercise like, it's okay, this is good, I can do this, but I know I can do more, I know I can do better, and I can still be balanced about it. Every part of Earth. Maybe you're trying new things, maybe you're doing like speed dating or something like that. I don't know why that's coming to mind. Maybe you are currently unemployed and looking for jobs and none of them are kind of working out, but you keep going out there and you try hard every day and you don't stop. I hope you understand what I mean when I'm trying to explain who this guy is. who is you, basically? It's just now we've crossed the abyss into where things have become a little bit more real, explicit, right? Prince of Swords is one thing. We have ideas, right? And then we have Prince of Discs, where it's like, okay, now we have to actually take action and see. Maybe there's nothing in this cart, but maybe there's just like one or two things in this cart. But we keep trying, we keep exercising our mind and our body, and we give it everything we have. And that is something to be grateful for. This is your subjective experience for January 2023, ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter is the planet of, it's the good cop to Saturn's bad cop. And Saturn is telling you to take chances, and Jupiter is telling you to just keep going, just keep getting more. Don't stop trying. All right? Let's continue, Libra. Now, we have Gavurat, and for your path, this is the beginning of your path, I believe. Yep. All right, we'll get into that in a moment. Seven of Wands, Lord of Valor, Mars and Leo. Mars and Leo. And this is coming up under Mars. Funny enough, now Mars is the planet that wants you to fight, that wants you to wake up in the morning, you know, up and at 'em, as they say, brushing your teeth, getting dressed, going out there with that Prince of Discs kind of energy, which you are very grateful to have, of course. But that's Mars. Mars is, let's do it, let's take control, all those other things I said. Now Mars in Leo is an energy of giving it everything you possibly have. No reserves. No stone left unturned, whatever. Rocky IV, everything you got, right? Thing about this kind of energy is, since you are giving it everything you've got, and it's also an energy of like, everyone back up off me. I know what I'm doing probably doesn't look great. And the dignity, oh, never mind, this is well dignified, so maybe not so much back off, but just everyone calm down, right? I'm going to do this thing, and I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to do it, I'm going to give it my all. All right, I'm not going to get into everything in the card, but see the vertebrae here? It's giving it your all, right? All the wands coming together. You have these sparks, it's like, right? It's like magic, it's like giving it your all. Since you are giving it your all, no matter what anyone says, no matter what the universe says, no matter what I say, chances are you're probably going to win. Like Rocky and Rocky IV. I know that's a ridiculous movie, but it's a pretty apt comparison for a way to describe this card. Okay, in the Rider-Waite-Smith here, we have the guy just with the crazy ass wand and throwing it down with all the other wands telling him that he's nuts. Alright? Lord of Valor here. Giving it your all. Probably will succeed because of it. But this is coming up under challenges, and it's coming under Mars. So maybe you're feeling like, I can't give it my all. I don't know what to do. I just want to feel good. I'll take a chance, but I don't know what that chance is. But you have this in you. It's just going to be a little harder to find this month. Find that energy, find that strength in you. Or maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll just be a challenge. Let's continue, Libra. I think you have the gist of what that card's all about. Oh, and your path connects it to, well, we'll get into that soon. All right. Kleptiporeth, your advice from Spirit is the moon. And this is about the sun, funny enough. Very funny, Spirit. Yeah. So this is Spirit's advice. Now the moon, it has to deal with the dark night of the soul. A dark time, all right? The sun used to go down, right? This is before science and computers and all this great stuff we have today. Sun would go down and people would freak out. They'd be like, what the hell is happening here? Where is that thing in the sky that was making us so happy, made us feel so good? Where'd it go? It's gone. Shit. All right, everyone start panicking and freaking out. It's dark here. We don't like it. Someone create fire. You don't know what fire is yet? All right, we'll create fire. We'll start killing animals. We'll start killing each other. We'll start eating each other. We'll do whatever we have to do to get that fucking star to come back. Wait, it's back? What do you mean it's back? It's back. You see it a little bit? You see it? He's lying. Kill him. Kill him. I don't care what he says. You get my point. So maybe something in your life that brought you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of pleasure. Maybe it's gone. Maybe it's not doing it for you anymore. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe you lost a relationship. God forbid. Anyway, my point is, Spirit wants you to know that this is going to be a hard time for you, right? Getting through this night. But once you know, once you believe, no, not believe, because belief is a choice. Once you have faith, once you, again, know in your heart that the sun will rise again, it makes the night, the moon, that much easier to get through. All right? This is a scary card to a lot of people, myself included, but it's just part of the trick, right? Nighttime is scary because the sun's not here. That's all. And this time in your life, this January 2023, is just a little scary because something is missing in your sun. All right, let's continue. Spirit just wants you to know that you're going to get through it. You just have to be brave. That's all. I think that's something you can do. Okay. Thoughts and emotions. Bam. Ace of Swords. Your beauty. Ace of Swords is root of the power of air. And this is an aha moment, right? The light bulb above the head. It almost looks like that right here. I was actually thinking about this card today. You know that scene in The Matrix? If you haven't seen The Matrix, what's wrong with you? Go see it, right? In Matrix Revolutions, when they go up above the clouds and then they see the sky and the sun. And they're like, wow, it's really beautiful. And then they go right back down. I feel like you are having maybe kind of an epiphany, right? You need to see the sun. But it's covered by all these clouds. And this is swords, so it's air, it's mentality, it's intellect, it's strength, and it's also potential. Nothing's come of it yet. Nothing's come of it yet. Nonetheless, whatever this idea for you is, I mean, the Prince of Swords is going to try to execute it for you, again, which is you. But if you have like something that you feel like is a really good idea and it's like 100% foolproof and it's beautiful and yes, it's going to work, emotionally speaking, I would err on the side of caution. Maybe that's why you have that Prince of Swords there, right? Maybe you have a whole bunch of these ideas. Or maybe you have one that's really good and then two others that like are just kind of okay. I'm just saying if this one doesn't work out, keep putting your all into everything you're doing. All right? Root of the power of air. All right, Libra. Methods of means brought to you by the Queen of Cups. Watery part of water. And she's the most psychic card in all the tarot. Now, she might represent you. She might represent a friend, a family member, a loved one, someone close to you. I'm getting more of that sense for you, Libra. The Queen of Cups. Can you see her? I can barely see her. Let's see if I can see her. Can't always see her. Yeah, no, I can see her. Okay. She's there. She's very hard to see her. She almost doesn't want you to see her. Right? Don't look at me. Okay. But she has this pond here, right? And the Queen of Cups, she's focused on her blessings. And she likes to see herself reflected everywhere. In people, in movies, in places. So maybe for you, the way to go, Libra, is finding what's right for you, right? Do you see yourself in a certain position being happy? Do you see yourself with a certain person at all? If you can't, don't be with that person. And if you can't see yourself in a certain position, don't work that job. Focus on your blessings. Focus on your God-given talents, Spirit-given talents, whatever, and put that to good use, right? That's what the Prince of Discs would do, and that's what you need to be grateful for, right? And this is methods and means, the way you go about doing things this month. Queen of Cups. Almost like the Hermit, almost journeying inside. But it's like journeying outside and seeing what you see that speaks of you. I'm trying to think of an example. I have trouble with this card recently because I knew a Queen of Cups personally, and I'm not going to get into it. The other thing about the Queen of Cups is when she doesn't see herself reflected in something, she gets angry, she gets pissed off, she gets moody, she gets insensitive. So maybe even that's the way for you to go, right? If you don't see yourself in something and you get angry, use that anger to propel yourself forward into this valor energy so you don't stop. Right? You get past this moon phase. Let's continue, Libra. Libra neutrality. Just checking my notes. Okay. Now, your subconscious beliefs, inner conscious, inner child, is the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Now, your path goes from, hold on, goes from Gabura to Tippereth. Okay, that makes more sense. Tippereth to Gabura. Okay, right relationship and action, directness, weakness, fear, disruption, lack of faith. Okay, I got you. Pardon me. Alright, this is your path right here. Gabura to Tippereth. Valor to the moon. Now what this is saying is, to me at least intuitively, what this is saying is, this is what you need to get through this dark night of the soul. You need to give it your everything. You need to make decisions. You need to be strong about it, right? You need that Prince of Swords. You need all those ideas that you can. You need to put them all into action to get through this dark time. You need to summon up all your energy to exercise everything you have, that Prince of Discs. You need to look inside and look outside to see everything, every possibility for things that can make you happy in this month. And I can see you doing that. This is the path you're going to take no matter what. And in your pure consciousness, you have pleasure. Maybe you have a good time doing it too. Maybe you like a good challenge. But this is your path. Boom to boom. Alright? 7 of Wands to the moon. And your rulership is Venus. Alright? And your exaltation is Saturn. Your rulership is what moves you the most. Alright? And Venus is a planet of love. So love is giving you this idea right here. And your exaltation is where you like to hang out. Right? And Saturn. So, where you like to hang out is you want to take some new chances. Right? I almost feel like you combine these two, which is not really something you do in tarot, but it's just something I get a feeling I'm getting here. You would get this. Right? The Fool and the Ace of Swords come together, have a baby, Prince of Swords, right? A whole bunch of different chances, opportunities. Some of them might work, some of them might not. And the only way one of them works out is, again, by accident. Alright? Alright. Let's get back to the moon here. Subconscious beliefs, your foundation, the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is, again, making fast decisions, right? He's got the Wheel of Fortune right here, where he's chilling, and he's in his armor, and he's ready to go. He's all about the body. He's about taking the inner self and making that a vehicle for a person to move about in the world. Not just about a car. It's also about a car, but right? He's in control of his own destiny, and he's going to use everything he has to make his life the way he needs it to be. And I understand this energy well because it's Cancerian, and I'm obsessed with this card. So this is also Cancerian. All right. So in the back of your head, in your subconscious, you're like, I know what to do. I'm Libra. I'm going to find a balance here. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get through this moon. Right? I'm going to look inside, right? And even if something seems crazy, I feel like it's going to work, I'm going to give it a shot, right? The Chariot is also about balance, right? Got the 4 wheels, 4 pillars here. Balance emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally. All right? The Wheel of Fate is in your hands, and you know this. Not on a pure consciousness level, but in the back of your head, you know this. All right, sorry, I touched my face. Libra, what this is all adding up to is Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius, Lord of Futility. All right, what this card has to do with is, you see this sword right here? This is a great sword. This is a great idea. But all these other swords are like, yeah, but what if this happens? What if that happens? And what if that probably would happen? I bet if you did it like that, it would be better. Yeah, but if you did it like that, it would be better. Well, only if I could do it like this, I could do this. No. No, 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 no. No. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Libra. But if all this energy is adding up to you just being like, spiritual warrior tower, I would love to do all of that, but you don't understand my position here, right? I have these responsibilities. I can never do that. I could never take that leap. I don't have that in me. I don't know what you're talking. Just stop it. Just stop. All right. Lord of Futility. The one good thing I know about this card is when you know it, when this card comes up for me, when I know that I'm in a position where it's just like, all right, nothing's going to work out, I'm going to fucking do it anyway. All right? This card came up for me. I had to go to a social thing. Right? I didn't have to go. I made the choice to go. In my mind, I'm like, this is pointless. This is not going to work out. I don't want to fucking do it. Sorry for keep cursing, but I don't want to do it. And this card came up for me. I forget. I think it was in my pure consciousness. Or it might have been in the earth, too. But you know what? I did it anyway. And it sucked. And it was painful. And it was uncomfortable. But I'm glad I fucking did it. I'm really sorry to keep cursing, but I'm glad I did it. Because then I wouldn't have to sit with all these other thoughts of saying, well, what you could have done it, you could have, right? We'll get them next time. It's better not to do things. It's better not to try things. That's horse crap, right? Now this is what's coming up for you overall in the month of January. You're feeling like nothing's gonna work in here, or you're thinking that nothing's gonna work in here, and your spirit wants to give it all. And in your pure consciousness, you don't even want to try. You just want to sit back and just kind of experience pleasure and relax, which, who could blame you? But don't let this be all you take away from whatever happens this month. Win, fail. If you try, at least you tried. Okay, Libra? That's it. That's the reading. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed it very much. Thank you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, hit that subscribe button. Have a happy new year, Libra. Until next time, sayonara. Don't get any on you, Libra. And take really good care, okay? Love you. Bye-bye.